So, so guys, good morning. I am here in the kitchen. Sorry, I was doing a live this morning, but you know what happened? I came home and I decided because I work late, I work right all through the night yesterday, and I came home about 6:43 a.m. So when I came home, I just decided that, I didn't sleep all night, so I decided I'm gonna get some rest. So that video that I was doing a live showing you how, when I leave work. But when I came home, guys, I was so sleepy that, I didn't end the live. So, because I was so sleepy and I just decided to get some sleep. So, I get some rest, because the body need rest, guys. Our bodies need rest. So now I am going to look after some um, egg sandwich. But I see somebody do this breakfast and YouTube, and I've never done it this way, where you get the eggs, the eggs, and and what I'm gonna do with my eggs, I'm gonna cut up the eggs, I'm gonna cut up the seasoning, and I'm gonna get about 2 eggs. I'm gonna use about 2 eggs, and I'm gonna put the season in the egg, and I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna dip the bread in the egg, you know, and fry it. I don't know if it's gonna raw because I've never tried it before. I'm gonna use a lot of pepper to counteract the rawness. So I'm gonna give you a step by step how I fried my bread in egg, how I fried my bread in egg sauce to make a sandwich. So bear with me. So here I have my onion. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Here I have my onion. I have my scotch bonnet pepper. I have my scallion. I'm gonna use scallion. I like to use thyme, so I'm gonna use a bit of thyme. See the thyme easy quick. I'm gonna use try shed the I'm gonna use the thyme. So I'm gonna get out the eggs and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I've never made this breakfast before, so I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it. So I have my eggs here and I have my bread. So this is my bread and this is my eggs. So come along. I'm gonna use 2 eggs. I'm gonna use 2 eggs to make this sandwich. I've never tried this recipe before for breakfast because I always scramble my eggs, so I don't know if it's gonna turn out wonderful. Let me open this egg and this ouch, I don't want these eggs to break, guys. This is well tight. So I'm gonna use 2 eggs. 2 eggs I'm gonna use. So I have my salt, and I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning in it. So good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever. I know that some place in the world is morning, some places night, some places in the evening or in the afternoon. So wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and I hope you are all having a good day today. I wish you a day full of blessing, favor, peace, safety, and all good things I wish for you today. So step by step, I'm going to show you what I do. So I'm gonna where's my spoon? I'm looking for my spoon, guys. Well, I think I know where the spoon is. get my spoon. So let me teach you something, guys. So this is the container that I'm gonna put the eggs in. So look, guys. Step by step, step by step, I'm gonna show you how I do this. So let me get some space. So some people would do this with their eggs. You know, break the egg like this on it. Alright, so but what I do with my eggs, how I break my eggs, like this. See? I break it because I don't want the shelf of the egg. You know, I don't want the eggshell to go in the egg. No, a lot of people I don't know, but whenever I'm looking after egg, I can just look after it. There's a thing in the egg. There's a thing, tear or peel a banana. Peel the banana. I peel my banana and I tear it. So whenever I'm looking after my egg, there's something in the egg that is called the egg eye. The egg eye is when you put the egg, when you mash the egg and you put it in a container, you will see some little white things at the side. Those are, my mother told me that is the egg eye, and it's the egg eye that cause the egg to taste raw. So I always take out the egg eye, and I'm gonna show you what I take out. Hey, I can't even show you guys. Let me see if I can. This is called, I'm going to show you what is called the egg eye that I take out. This thing is called the egg eye. This thing I take out of the egg. So I take out the egg eye because that is what causes the egg to raw. And guys, anytime I look at if I'm eating anything and it is raw, I will vomit. Eggs and fish and those things that are raw, I have to be careful. So I take out the egg eye as I show you a while ago. I take it out before I do my eggs. Some people don't mind that, but I can't do that. So these two eggs have a lot of egg eye in it. Let me take them out. So if you never know, that is that part, that the egg eye is what causes the eggs to be raw. So I take out the egg eye. I'm going to beat my eggs up. I'm going to beat the eggs up now. So I'm beating up my eggs, see? My eggs, I don't know if you can see it. I'm beating up the eggs, guys, because I'm going to show you how to look after this breakfast. So you can try it at home. So I get my eggs, I get my container, and I break the eggs and put it in the container, take out the egg eye, and now I'm gonna add the seasoning. First, I'm gonna strip my onion. I'm gonna put some bits of onion in the egg mixture. I'm gonna put a bit of onion in there because I like to season up my eggs. I've never tried this breakfast before. I just hope it turn out wonderful, and if it turn out wonderful, I will be trying it again. So I have my onion. So I'm cutting up the onion into the egg mixture now. So guys, I'm looking after fried um, bread in fried egg sandwich. Bread, bread, how could I say it? Fried bread, um, egg sandwich. Fried bread, egg sandwich. I don't know how, I don't know what to call that video. Alright. Put some scallion. Put some scallion, guys. I'm not going to use all of this scallion. So I'm cutting up the scallion into the egg mixture. I beat up my egg and I cut up the onion. Now I'm cutting up the scallion and I'm going to put some scotch bonnet pepper. Any of you Jamaicans know what scotch bonnet pepper is? This is the scotch bonnet pepper. This is the pepper because we Jamaicans like our food spicy, and this pepper is very very hot. This is the pepper that we use to make our jerk chicken. So I'm gonna cut up a few pieces of the pepper, the scotch bonnet pepper, in the egg mixture. Because I don't want the egg to be raw. So guys, remember, I said I saw somebody do this recipe. I think I see somebody do it, and I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna the thyme now. I need to put the scallion in the fridge. I need to shell the scallion, the thyme. But first I need to put back the scallion in the fridge, because when the scallion was in the freezer, and the ice is gonna melt out of the scallion and it's gonna get soft. So now I'm gonna add the thyme. What I did with the thyme, I shell the thyme like this, so the thyme look like this. Yes, because I don't want to put this stick of this scallion at the thyme in it, so I do it like this. I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add a little bit of what they call it, season to the bone. I'm gonna put a little bit of um, powdered season in it. I'm gonna put a little bit of powdered season in it, guys. I'm gonna put a little bit of powdered season in it, and then I add some. Then I um, add some salt. Then I'm gonna add some salt also. So I'm adding the salt to it. I don't want it to be salt, so I put in. So what I did, so in this I add my scallion, my onion, my pepper, my thyme, and I add some powdered season in it, and my salt. I'm gonna mix all the ingredients together. I'm gonna mix all the ingredients together. So I mix all the ingredients. Now I'm gonna get the frying pan. I'm gonna get my frying pan to fry, and so this is what I'm gonna do. Getting all my frying pan together. Put this in the bin here. Throw it right there. I didn't want to use this. I didn't want to use this frying pan, but I think that I'm gonna use it right now. I'm gonna use this frying pan again. Trust me. Hi, Anik. How am I doing? Doing okay, Anik. I'm in the kitchen and I'm looking after fried egg dipped in egg sauce. So I'm gonna look after fried bread dipped in egg sauce. Fried egg dipped in egg sauce sandwich. So this is my frying pan that I'm gonna use. I don't really like to use. They say this is a non-stick frying pan, but I don't like to use these non-stick frying pan. I prefer use the older frying pan, because these tend to burn up the things easily. So I'm gonna put the frying pan on the fire now. I'm gonna put the frying pan on the fire. Let me rest this right here. I don't have enough space. Okay, what question? Do you have any question for me, Anik? Do you have any question? Have you ever, have you ever look after egg? You put your bread in the egg and fry it. Have you ever fried your bread in the egg? Put the egg in the bread and fry it. Have you ever done this? So I want to show you. So I'm turning on the stove now. I'm turning on the stove. Make sure I turn on the stove and make sure that the frying pan is hot properly. Then I'm gonna add my oil to it. Let me put back these in the fridge. In the light of light. So this is my oil. How are you doing this morning? Thank you for the like, Anik. Thank you for the like. How are you doing this morning? My question to you is, have you ever fried put your bread in the egg and fry it? Yes, that's nice to hear. Just hope you're having a wonderful day. So this is my oil. I'm gonna add the oil. So I'm gonna get a I'm gonna cut up a few slices of the bread. Cut up a few slices of the bread, guys. So I have to. See, I don't have much space in this kitchen. So next step, cutting up the bread. Cutting up some thin slices of bread. See, cutting up the bread slices. I like my cutting them fine. I think I'm gonna use 4 slices. 4 slices. I'm gonna use 4 slices of bread. 4 slices of bread. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out. But let me use 5 slices of bread. 5 slices of bread. So I'm using 5 slices of bread. So I'm gonna show you now how I dip the bread in the sauce. So look now, guys. I am gonna dip. I'm gonna put the egg sauce, the mixture of the eggs, on the bread. I'm gonna cover it with the sauce. See? And I'm gonna put it in the frying pan. So you guys, just see me showing you a step-by-step method. So this is how I do it. I put the eggs in it, dip it in the eggs, in the egg sauce. See how it comes out? I have to turn down the fire to keep it on a low heat so that the bread don't burn. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. Let me show you how it look. see, this is how it looks. Doesn't that look good, guys? Doesn't that look good? But I'm gonna alright. Smells good also, guys. So I'm gonna do some more, dip some more in there. I've never tried this one before, guys. I hope you're seeing. I've never tried this before. But see what I do. Now the bread take up a lot of the sauce. The bread take up a lot of the sauce. No, oh my God. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough sauce for the others. So this is how it looks, guys. When I dip in, this is not showing properly. So this is how it looks. How the bread looks when I dip it in the sauce. This is how it looks. So so I'm making sure that the bread, you know, maybe I have to put one more egg in this. Oh my God, this one suck up the whole of the bread suck up the whole of the sauce. Okay. So this is how it looks. Let me show you guys how it looks. This is how it looks. Wow, look at that, guys. This is how it looks. The bread deep. I wonder if it tastes as good as how it looks. Let me taste it, guys, to see if it tastes as good as how it looks. Mmm. Yes, guys. Mm-hmm. I love it. So let me turn these over. And the last bread. I didn't know it would taste so good, but it does taste good. So you can try this recipe at home for yourself. You can try it. It's a Polish recipe. A Polish recipe. I see somebody in Poland did it. So guys, so I have some cucumber. I'm gonna cut up this cucumber and eat it alongside it. Here's my knife. So I'm gonna cut up this cucumber. The cucumber. I'm gonna eat it alongside with it to have a healthy meal. So guys, I don't know if you're seeing. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, this is so I'm cutting up my cucumber. So I'm gonna wash the cucumber in salt water so so that the cucumber can have a salt taste. So I'm gonna soak the cucumber in salt water so this cucumber can have a saltish taste. I'm gonna make some tea, guys. I'm gonna make some tea. So I'm gonna make some herb tea. I'm gonna show you what kind of, this herb tea is good for the immune system. So this is the herb tea. I bought these herbs. I'm gonna show you how it look. You see, I bought this herb tea, and I'm gonna show you guys how it look. I don't know if you can see it clearly. These are some herb. What I do with this, I boil the water. I boil up the water and then turn off the fire, and then I put these herb tea in there and make it. I put it in the water. After the water is boiled, I put it in the water, cover it, and make it it soak in the hot water. Don't boil it. Don't boil it in the hot water. You hot the water first, and after you hot the water, then you throw the herb in there and make it rest for a while, for about maybe 5 minutes, until you see the water turn green. Then you know that the herb is already soaked in it, and then you mix it as a tea. It is good for the immune system. It is, it has lemongrass, it has horsetail, it have horsetail, it have lemongrass in the horsetail, it has I can't even call these because this is a mixture of herbs, not just one herbs. Horsetail, lemongrass, and some others. I can't even call the name. So I'm waiting for the water to boil to put the herb in there. I don't. So if you have honey, if you have honey, you can use the honey and mix it. Don't, if you don't have honey instead of the sugar and mix it. But I don't have any honey, so I'm gonna use a little bit of sugar. But it's best when you're using your herbal, products, herbal tea, you use honey in it. So you use honey to mix it instead of sugar. So in the meantime, let me soak this out while I'm waiting. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna close back. This is how I close the bag. It come with, look how it come. Close it back. Close it back. You open it like this. Open the bag like this. Open the bag like this, and you take out your herb and you close it like this with these angles right here. This is how. So this is my herbal tea. Lemongrass. It has lemongrass, horse. There's a herb that is called horsetail. Not the real horse, It's a grass or a tree trunk that is called horsetail. It has some other stuff in there. I can't even pronounce it. This is what is in it. This is what I use. So this is my cup that I'm gonna use. So I'm not gonna use all of this. So I'm gonna get my sugar. See? See guys? Look at that. And I'm gonna put my tea. So let me get my sugar. Well, I don't have any honey, so I have to use the sugar. Yes. Trying to cut down on a lot of sweet. I have to get some more honey. So what I'm gonna do now, yeah, this tea is dirty. So this is my herbal tea. See my cup here. This is my cup. Ouch. It burns. Let me give you a look at home. Breakfast look. This is my breakfast. So as I said before, this is my the egg. I beat up the egg, put my scallion, thyme, scotch bonnet pepper, onion into the egg mixture and beat it up with some powdered seasoning and salt. And what I do, I take my frying pan, I put the frying pan on the fryer with the oil and make sure it's hot. Then I dip each slice of bread into the egg sauce, and then after I put the egg into the egg sauce, then I fry them. So when I put the egg into the egg sauce, I fry them. This is how it looks like. So this is how each, as you can see, not all of them look like this because the egg, the bread suck up the sauce. The bread suck up the sauce so much so all of the eggs weren't evenly distributed. So that is why you see some of them look browner than some, because the bread suck up the whole of the egg sauce. And then what I did now, I had some cucumber and some tomato, and that is what I'm gonna eat as vegetable. And also this is my herbal tea. This is herbal tea mixed with lemongrass, horsetail, and some other things, some other products mixed with it. So I don't know, horsetail and lemongrass and some other things in this herb that I use to make my tea. I didn't have any honey. It's best if you're gonna mix your herbal tea with honey, but I did not have any honey, so I put a little bit of sugar in it. And guys, let me see how it looks. So I'm gonna eat. Watch me, guys. How does this taste? Oh, I'm telling you guys, you need to try this product at home. It's a Polish recipe. A Polish recipe. So you can try it at home. Mm, it is good. I thought it would have been raw, but because of the sauce that I put in there and the seasoning and enough pepper, it don't taste raw. Mm. It's the first time I'm trying it, guys, and it tastes so good. You can try this recipe at home. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Mm. It is wonderful. It is so good. I certainly, I will certainly try this recipe from now on. I'll be doing this recipe whenever I look after egg. So, Herbal tea, not so sweet, tastes good. What I did is just 5 slices of bread, 5 thin slices of bread I used. So guys, if you want to make this recipe, you can go back and watch the video. This video, you can go back and watch this video and make it for yourself at home, and you won't have any regret because it tastes so good. I hope you guys see me clearly. Anik, thank you for the like. Thank you for your like, guys. Please, if you like the video, if you're interested, you can give the video a like. You can comment. You can think. You can tell me if you ever tried this recipe before. Have you ever tried this recipe before? Look at my cup. This is my favorite teacup. My favorite teacup. After working so late last night, go right back in the morning, I need to make sure I eat healthy, because working right through the night and don't get any sleep, if you don't take care of your body, you can have a nervous breakdown. So I have to eat healthy. Lovely. This is nice, guys. Look at this. This is the outcome. This is bread soaked in egg sauce. I make the sauce myself. I make the sauce from scratch. guys. Mm. I will certainly be trying this recipe again. It's my first time trying it and I love it. It's a Polish recipe that I see somebody do on YouTube and I tried it and it came out so good. I'm gonna try it again. With my herbal tea and my vegetables. Mhm. Then I'm gonna eat my cucumber. What I did with the cucumber, what I did with the cucumber now, guys, cut up my cucumber and I soak it in some salt so that the cucumber can have a saltish taste. And guys, tell me, that cucumber is very good for your health. I love cucumber. And I like to eat beetroot. So I just eat the beetroot like a fruit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, I'm trying to eat healthy, guys. So so the bread have carbohydrate, the egg have protein, the egg have protein, the cucumber. What does cucumber have? I don't know if the cucumber have. What does vegetable have? I know that vegetable have I don't know the exact, but I know that cucumber is very good, and the tomato is very good, and the herbal tea is good for the immune system. So you see a combination of healthy stuff. See my tomato here. I'm not a fan of eating tomato by itself like that. I'm not a fan of eating tomato, but I'm trying. I'm not gonna eat off all of those tomatoes. I'm not a fan of tomato. I prefer to eat tomato cooked in food, but I don't fancy eating it by itself. Hmm? So I don't know. This is the bread. This is a new bread company in Jamaica. This is a new bread company. So I said, let me try the bread. I see my co-workers buying it. So let me try it. And it tastes fresh and nice. If you are, I don't, let me see what it's called. This new bread company in Jamaica. It is called Festiveful. Festifil. This is a new bread company in Jamaica called Festifil. 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 And they have the white bread and they have the brown bread. The brown bread and the white bread. But I prefer buy the brown bread because it's more healthy than the white bread. So if you are Jamaican and you have never tried this company, it's a new bread company in Jamaica called Festive Feel. Festifel. And the bread tastes so good, fresh and nice. And they have the brown bread, which is the brown bread, and they have the white bread. So I drink all of my herbal tea, finish all of my breakfast, and I can say a 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. I love how it turned out. For the first time looking after it, I love how it turned out. Guys, I don't know about these Neesberry. If you're a Jamaican in the building, you can tell me how do you put your Neesberry to ride. Can you tell me how you put your Neesberry to ride? I bought these Newsberry Friday gone last Friday. I bought these Newsberry. See them here? I bought these Newsberry last week Friday, and I put them up, to ripe. And this Friday, no, it's from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 days no, and the Newsberry don't ripe. I wrap them up. Put them in a bag and put them in a place that is cool. And see there. So I don't understand what happened to these. Look how big they look, but they're hard. What should I do with these berries? Should I put them? Is it that I need to put them in the newspaper? Cause we Jamaican like to put things in newspaper for it to ripe. I wrap it up in this brown bag. I wrap it up in this brown bag and it's still not ripe. 7 days now, these Neesberry don't ripe. How do you put your Neesberry to ripe? I bought them Friday and the lady said that they will ripe over the weekend. And now it is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 days, and the Neesberries are hard as a rock. You could use it to play football. I don't know. And look how big they be. It don't look like a young Neesberry pig. But I don't know why they're not ripening. But I'm gonna put them in this bag, in this paper bag, and wrap them up and put it in a cool place to see if it could ripe. You see these fish here? I might try look after steam one of these fish today with some rice for for dinner. So I bought these fish. I might just steam some steamed fish and white rice today. I might just look after one or two of these fishes and look after it for dinner. Yes, guys. So for dinner, I will be looking after some steamed fish with white rice. I'm gonna see if I can wash up at these plates, you know. Ah, that was a lovely breakfast. I do enjoy my breakfast. So let me just move this a little and get this. Ah. What's this thing here? Move it a little. How's the lighting? I don't know. It's dark in here. It's 5%, guys. Why is my charger at 5? My battery is at 5%. It's not charging. Is it? What is happening here? Guys, my phone battery is at 5%. It's not 5%, my phone battery. Right there. Yeah. My phone battery is at 5%. It's running hot. It's running hot, guys. Oh, this thing here look dark. Guys, thank you for the like. Are you seeing me clearly, guys?
The phone does look dark, so are you seeing clearly? So this is the herb. This is how the herb look. I strain off the herb. I'm gonna throw it away. Oh my god. And wait up this. Times I do use photo filters. Yesterday I posted a video and I asked, I asked the men, do you believe that men should beat their wives and put fear in them for them to be subjected or to be submitted to them? Do men rule in fear? So I ask the question because I know there's a lot of men on this channel than women. I know most of my subscribers are men, and I'm asking the men on this channel, do you think that if a man wants a woman to submit to them, he has to physically abuse them? And none of the men reply. And the few women on this channel that are subscribed to this channel, I am asking you, would you stay with a man that repeatedly beat you, make you feel like you are nothing? That make you feel like you are worthless, that you are nobody? Would you stay with someone that has caused your self-esteem to go down, to make you go down in mental depression? Will you stay with somebody that when they physically abuse you, you get damages and bruises to your body? Would you Do you think that that is love? The person love you when they do that to you? I've seen where a lot of women have been abused. They lose an eye, they lose a limb, they even lose their life. Best sound in nature. The best sound in nature is the sound of the bird, or I could say the sound of the best sound, the sound of the bird. Yes. So men, I know there's a lot of you on this channel. What is your answer? What is your answer? I was wondering, guys. I found a friend in Jesus, he's everything to me. He's the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. He's the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. In trouble is my comfort, in trouble is my stay. My stay. I found a friend in Jesus, he's everything to me. He's the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. Mm. The lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. So guys, I'm gonna end this live. You guys don't have any question for me? I don't know. So I was waiting to get some questions from you. I asked a question and I don't get an answer. I said, do you believe that men should abuse their wife? Physically abuse their wife? And I don't get any no response from you guys. I don't know why. All you have to do is to comment in the comment section what are your thoughts on physical violence against women. What are you hear about it is all over the world. Men, women are being physically abused. Some of them lose their life, through physical abuse. And I'm asking you guys, what are your thoughts? Do you think that some men believe that for the woman to submit and hear what they say, they have to physically abuse them? They have to be their father. And I ask because I want to start up a conversation with you guys, but I'm not hearing anything, so maybe I should just end this video and tomorrow I rephrase the question, or maybe I need to be in an atmosphere where I can sit down and have this chat because it's a very important topic. It's a very, very important topic. There's so much women lose their life. The men kill them, kill the children, and commit suicide. Just the other day in America, this Jamaican, and it don't only happen, the Jamaican men, they do it here, and when they go abroad, they do it. Just, just yesterday, I was hearing on the news, this Jamaican man and his wife, they are from Jamaica, and they live in the US for years. I don't know what happened, and the man come and he killed the wife, his Jamaican wife, he killed the two children what they have, and then he kill himself. Why Jamaicans, anywhere they go, the Jamaican men do those things? And I say to myself, when the men go out there and cheat, when the men them go out there and cheat, sometimes the woman forgive them, sometimes the woman can't do nothing, they're not gonna kill you. Why you don't move on? There's so much woman in the world than men. So I don't see it makes you feel unsafe to be in a relationship with a Jamaican man. It is feel so unsafe because the least good thing they want to kill you if you leave them. Can you imagine? They beat you, they cheat on you, and if you decide say you're gonna walk away, they will kill you. Some of you Jamaican men don't like to hear, but it's a fact. It is a fact. It is things that is happening, and we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. I have relatives. I have relatives, close relatives of mine that have been physically abused. She was pregnant, and her husband, you know, hit her. She's pregnant when she was pregnant with their first child. He beat her, and that child know what happened with the child when the child was born. The child had to go to a special school because something was wrong with the child's brain. She can help herself and do whole of things, and so she's not really, but in terms of going to school to have a proper education, she don't have that focus. She can't focus on anything that harass the brain too much. She can cook, she can go to work, but she can't do nothing that will stress out the brain because of that beating, and her husband beat her when she was pregnant. She could have lost her life at that tender age. And it is something that we as women and men need to talk about. We need to have forums to talk why and how we can deal with physical abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, and emotional abuse. Yes, I know that women also, some women beat their men, but you don't find that often like how you find it the other way around with the men beating the woman. You don't find it. You don't find it that often. But yes, women will verbally abuse the man, but the man can verbally abuse, physically abuse the woman, and it can cause mental stress. It can cause mental stress, it can cause emotional stress and psychological stress. Yesterday I did a video, and if you go into that video and watch it, I talk about how physical abuse affect a woman mental and psychological health, how it affect our social life, how it affect our health. Three ways in which physical abuse can affect a woman. It can affect her physical health. It's on one of my videos on my live. You can watch it. Women, if you're on this channel, if there's any woman watching, you can go back to that video. I talk about three ways in which physical abuse can affect a woman. It can affect their physical health, it can affect their health, it can affect their mental and psychological well-being, it can affect their social life, how they interact with others. Some women never get over the beating. Some women cannot know how to go in another relationship because she's in fear that the other man will do her. Some of these effect can cause long-term effect. Some women go on substance abuse. They take alcohol, they take drugs, they take cocaine, because of the stress. They take alcohol, and it leads, so it's a whole lot of thing. Some women, they lose, they get pregnant, and in the beating they lose, have a lot of miscarriage because of the beating. Miscarriage. And I don't believe that women should stay in a relationship with a man if the man, if you find he did it the one time and same did it 2 times. 2 times is enough, but if he keep on doing it and said he's gonna stop and he keep on doing, and you stay there, you can lose your life. If you're pregnant, you can have miscarriage. It can affect your mental health, and it is very serious. And these are the topics. These are the topics that I like to talk about. Yeah. you know. But you don't find that often, like what you find the other way around with men beating women. You So guys, I'm gonna end this video. It's over hour now, and I'm gonna end the video, guys, because I'm not getting any response right now from you guys and so forth. So bye bye.